Harmful algal bloom, South Australian coastline. What is an algal bloom and how do they start? An algal bloom is a concentration of marine algae, in this case a bloom of harmful algae called Carinea. There are over 100,000 types of algae in the ocean. Only a small percentage are harmful algae. Carinea produces oxygen reactives which damage fish skills. Enough damage leads to the death of the fish. Four things are historically required for an algal bloom to spread with the rapid intensity and long life seen from this algal bloom. Nutrient source, warm air and water, calm ocean conditions, and a large amount of dissolved organic matter to fuel the bloom formation. The harmful algal bloom is occurring in South Australia now because of the compounding and symbiotic effects of marine heat wave, which has seen coastal water temperatures in South Australia increase by 2.5 degrees Celsius. The harmful algal bloom is thought to have started at the mouth of the Murray River in 2023. In 2023, the Murray River catchment area flooded, with floodwaters emptying to sea. The farming areas along the Murray River is one of Australia's largest red baskets, an artificial nutrient-rich industrialised farming zone. The nutrient-rich floodwaters were a catalyst to begin the harmful algal bloom. Cold water upwellings continue to feed the harmful algal bloom with more nutrients in 2024. Satellite images have mapped the concentration of chlorophyll A, which is a biomarker for concentrations of algae. As can be seen, high concentrations of algae can be seen spreading thousands of kilometres across South Australia's coastline. Environmental effects. The harmful algal bloom is causing widespread death and destruction for South Australian sea species. There's been tens of thousands of fish, molluscs and shellfish wash up on the coastline from the Fleurieu Peninsula to Coorong. Citizens have recorded over 400 different species washed up on beaches. The harmful algal bloom is not only wiping out critical populations of ocean-dwelling creatures, it is also causing their displacement. Fishermen who have spent their lifetime on South Australian waters are reporting that offshore schools of fish, which could once been relied upon for harvesting, have up and left. The harmful algal bloom has had a serious impact on commercial and recreational industries built on the back of the rich and diverse South Australian seawaters. Commercial and recreational fishermen across South Australia are reporting that the fish are not biting, harvest numbers are way down. Much of the regional South Australian coastline is sparsely populated. Recreational fishermen contribute a lot to these small local economies, and regional towns are afraid of the long-term impacts if the harmful algal bloom does not stop its spread. The Australian federal government has pledged 14 million assistance to South Australia to deal with the harmful algal bloom. The South Australian state government has pledged 14 million as well for community support and to establish a harmful algal bloom response plan for future bloom events. Unfortunately, there is no direct way to dissipate the bloom now that it is formed. The harmful algal bloom is dependent on the environmental conditions. Until those conditions change, the bloom is unlikely to dissipate. Thank you.